Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Um, so I did a little off-camera work, as you can see behind me, and maybe more importantly, in front of me. Hello. How are you today? So the Lacedaemon has been very, very, very slowly moved over to here to behind the asteroid, so meteors would stop pummeling it. I did this by uh, plopping down a cockpit on it of my own design. I just chopped up parts from around it, and I had to build some extra engines on this thing, including on the back here, because a lot of the engines had actually gotten destroyed by meteors. So I had to basically grind down engines from around the thing, and there's one I made. As you can see, meteor impacts all over here where the engines used to be, and I made new engines for it. All the steel here is very crumpled. But, yeah, it was getting slowly eroded away by meteor storms. So I was like, you know what? This thing needs to come over here and get out of the meteors. So I carefully maneuvered it, and if you notice the orientation of the cockpit here is facing this way, and that means the forward thrust is coming from that array of thrusters right there. It was because the actual forward thrusters moved it very slowly. I'll show you the speed here. Let me thrust that way, and if you can see, my speed is going up by a fraction of a meter per second as you can see there, it's very slow. So it was a little bit faster using what used to be the side thrusters to move. Now, obviously, the Lacedaemon has it has this auxiliary system of using, let me see, forward gravity propulsion. Yeah. It uses gravity propulsion. Basically, it's attached. The way that works, if you've never heard of it in this game before, is there's artificial mass blocks that will make a ship or object respond to gravity generators. And so basically, you use those in combination with gravity generators to make the ship fall forwards. Yeah, basically, the ship falls in the direction you want to go. And this down here, what was this? Oh, there. These were decoys, like little decoy pods that could be ejected out. So anyway, but I moved this over here to get it away from the meteor storm, and I did it off camera. It took a very long time to get it over here. I probably spent maybe an hour trying to maneuver this thing, because it handles like a cinder block being propelled with like waving feathers or something. That's what I would compare it to. Very slow and ponderous. I assume if I had more control over the ship, it would have been better, but I had only rudimentary control with my hacked-on cockpit. I only had access to the thruster systems. All other subsystems of the ship are still beyond my control. The way that works, if you've never played this game, I assume most people watching have played this, but like, I'll show you an example. Can I access one of these grinders here? This would be a good example. I'm going to try to open this grinder up. Access denied, right? Because it's not mine. Access denied. So you come over, and the way you take ownership of a block is you grind it down. Do you see that little line there that I'm about to come up on? You grind that down below the line. It's basically, do you see where the computer is? Right there? The computer system components. Is you got to take the computers out and then rebuild it. and now it's transferred to me because I basically put the computers back into it, and they're my computers. So now it's my... I have control over it, and I can access it. So, in order to take over the ship, I'd have to go find every block that has computers in it, hack it down with my grinder, and rebuild it. And I'd have to do it one by one, every single block that has any computer components in it. Which is basically most things in this list here. If it shows up on this list, it typically has, except for the thrusters and the spotlights and the passenger seats, but the other, most other stuff has computer components. So that would take far too long for me to want to do. So I view this ship as a artificial asteroid to be mined down for parts and material and resources. That's all it is. I'm not going to try to take control over it or otherwise, you know, use it. It's basically like that, but instead of a drill, you use grinders. That's how I view that. Now, speaking of grinders, I was working on I've built this ship before. This is not a new design for me, which is why I built it partially off camera. It's because I've built this before. It's not groundbreaking. It's basically just a large ship version of the construction boat, only with more grinders on it. As you can see, it's an array of 4x5. I can easily add to this as many as I want for now. But for now, I just want to get it functional. So I'm going to go ahead and build this. And I suppose I will also publish this. This will be the DVN construction ship as compared to the construction boat. So we've got conveyors here, and the only real question is where I want to put the... Where do I want to put the thrusters? But I like do want a beacon, and we also need a reactor. I think a small reactor ought to be fine here. And I think if I do this, it'll connect to the conveyor system through the grinder. It's kind of hoopty, but hopefully it'll be alright. And I think I might actually, at the risk of it floating off into space, I want to cut that off. I'll just have to be very careful not to bump it. It should be fine. It should be fine if I don't bump it. Well, it's a large ship, so I don't think my spacesuit can actually impart momentum to it. You can bump small ships around, but I don't know if you can bump large ships around. I'm not going to try, though. I'm not going to risk that. The only issue is attaching things to the cargo container. Not every surface is a legal attachment point. So this might be something where I come in and put on... I think I can't attach. Yeah, I can't attach things there. But it might be one of these things where I might want to put a strip here of armor blocks for the purposes of attaching things. I think I'm going to go ahead and weld up what I have, though. So let's go ahead and get my welding little construction boat here. Oh, unlock. And if I need... The cool thing is that if I need parts, I can hop on over and grind down some of the Lacedaemon. Probably going to be an excellent source of steel plating. Is going to be the most numerous component in there. Steel plating, construction components, and interior plate. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Well, I'm not going to make you guys watch me grind this, so I'm going to start grinding on, weld it. So I'm going to start welding on it, and I'll be right back in a second. There we go. That actually took quite a long time. I ran into some difficulty. The construction ship started floating around, and I had to get the construction boat here and put like a tiny landing pad on it. Yeah. And press it against the side and just let it stabilize the thing. So I ended up building a lot of this ship by hand. And I had to make lots of trips back and forth because I was actually ran out of construction components, unfortunately. Let's move you back towards... Don't want you drifting off in space. Although this thing's got its own little landing foot on it now, so that's cool. Got its own little landing pad. I think I'll keep that on there for now. Bloop. There. Now I can park it without it having to actually go mess with that terminal every single time. But anyway, I think I'll add more welding onto the back. But for now, I was testing it out to make sure all the grinders and stuff worked, and it works pretty well. Let's see. It transfers everything to the large cargo container, it looks like, automatically. So you can just hide empty. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. So it looks like this thing is quite effective. I was just sitting here grinding. Grinding on this... Wait, what was that? I see a little I see a targeting laser in there. Huh. You guys see that too? There's a targeting laser in there. Oh, that's not good. Let's whoa, 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 whoa. It's shooting. What's it shooting? It's shooting my... I'd rather it shoot the... And why does it stop shooting if I do that? The hell's going on here? It was shooting my, What was it shooting? It was shooting something over here. Was it shooting this? It was shooting my arc furnace. You jackass. Ah! Did it shoot at me? Just then? It's trying to. Okay, so there is a hostile turret that we have exposed. Ow! 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 Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not shooting at the grinder ship. So we'll use that to our advantage and just move this to cover up there. It seems to be shooting through a gap right there in the ship that I've made. I'm not sure how that works, why it's shooting... Like, why it's not shooting at the grinders. I don't know what's going on there, but it seems to not want to shoot at the grinders, so you know what? We'll use the grinders to block... let's heal up there. Man! Alright, let's see. I'm sure I have some computers on hand to make repairs. Well, there's some engines and displays and thruster components. We'll take the glass too. There's some computers. And some steel plate. So we'll take some tubes too. Okay, let's go make repairs. There we go. Anything else is damaged? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's good. Dang it! And I still think I have, like, no magnesium, right? Like, none at all. No. Gravel, gold, no. And I don't believe I have... Wait a minute, there's some magnesium powder. I have like a little tiny itty bitty bit. Where did I get where did I even get that from? Wait, what is scrap metal? Is that that must be a new thing. Scrap metal. Huh? What? Where did I get scrap metal from? I don't think scrap metal's a modded block, by the way. A new update just came out. Let me go check the wiki real quick and be sure. I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, so scrap metal's not a modded block. It's dropped when a block gets damaged or when you salvage something with the hand grinder. I've never seen it before. I've never even noticed it before. How much did we have on hand? I don't think it might come from. Where did my scrap metal go? I bet it went. I bet it got sucked into the refinery. Do you guys see my scrap metal anywhere? It apparently gets processed by the refinery back into steel. Or back into iron. Is how it works. So I must have, it's very interesting. Can I make one of these? What? Do I not have enough nickel? I have all the components here. Oh, wait, disassemble. Ah, right, it needs to be set to assemble. Okay. I know I've got... Hold on a sec. I know I've got some magnesium powder here. I've got just like a tiny little bit of it, though. I really don't have much. I wonder where it came from. When did I mine magnesium? I don't remember mining magnesium. I mean, obviously it came from somewhere. Okay, let's put the magnesium powder in here. And I want my rifle. Okay, production. Yeah, we don't even have enough for a single canister of 25mm ammo. Yeah, we have like a tiny bit of it. Well... I may as well make some... I'll make 10 rounds. 10 magazines. For myself here. Okay. Awesome. 300... We have 300 rounds. So in there, we have a very modest amount of firepower. Okay, let me go grind. Oh, let me see here. So we're some damaged. Let me reshape this. Okay. So this is just dented. It's not actually damaged, which I find very interesting. Dents. I think denting and damaging are two separate, completely separate systems. So this is light armor slope, and I'm just gonna put 10 rounds into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that's actually damaged. It's at 90%. It's apparently 1% per round fired into it. So this should be at 20%. Now, close. Looks like there might be some degree of variation between... So if I repair this... Okay, I have 113 steel plate in my inventory. Let's try repairing this. Okay. I had 113, and I repaired it, and now I've got some scrap metal. It's very interesting. 128 scrap metal. Let's try and repair some dents here. Now, because the HP's not damaged, I'm just, like, moving the steel back into its proper shape. Which is kind of odd, because denting and damaging are... I mean, bending steel doesn't necessarily damage it? I don't know. But it does definitely appear that denting and damaging are two separate systems, gameplay systems. And I have 100, so I didn't get any. Now, I think, let's learn this. So it looks like if you repair damage as opposed to dents, you'll take off some of the steel plate that was damaged and it gets turned into scrap metal, which gets put into the refinery and made into iron? Yes, it gets made directly into iron ingots. Okay, cool. So this over here has no scrap metal in it. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a good argument to attach an arc furnace to this ship so that it can make the scrap metal back into iron ingots on board the thing. Okay, so apparently there's a hostile turret in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Is it out of ammo? You know what? Am I hitting it, or am I hitting this? I can't tell if it's got an angle on me yet, because I think I was hitting the catwalk plate right there. Okay, let's try it from this angle here. Where are you, Mr. Turret? Where are you? Ah! There he is. Are you out of ammo? You ran out of ammo, didn't you? He's tracking me. I think he's out of ammo. Hello? Well, you know what? Suck it! Ah! There's another one in there. I bet you're not out of ammo. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not out of ammo. Okay. Okay. I'm not necessarily sure I can win a trade with a... Well, wait a minute now. It can't shoot me. I'm just barely out of the firing arc, but I can see it. I'm gonna keep shooting it until the until I run out of ammo. Shite. Well, maybe we can come back in here and make a few more of these. Oh man, that's all I have left. 150 cartridges. Well, okay, careful, 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 careful. Oh! Damn it! God damn it! Let me go get my stuff. I think my stuff ought to be here. Okay, careful. Give me my stuff back. I want my stuff back.
Storm inbound.
Alright, cool. Hey, where's my rifle? Anybody? Did you see my rifle anywhere? Is that it right there? That's it. I want that back too. Gimme. Rifle, please. Yay! Okay, round 2. Damn it. Is this thing just like floating here? Get out of the way. You're in the way. So it must be grinding or welding. Okay, so that's the one I knocked out. I disabled that one without. Go, frick. I disabled that one with weapons fire. There's one more in here, it would seem, and he's quite ornery. Suck it. Oh, I knocked it out. It's disabled. You can tell when it gets disabled because the laser gets turned off. Okay, so I should probably not go in here. I wish I could make some sort of armored spacesuit. Like enhance my spacesuit to be a little bit more resistant to weapons fire. That'd be kind of nice. So, is this the floor? Are the turrets mounted on the floor in here, or is that the ceiling? Oh, I see. I'm coming through the floor. This is the ceiling. Okay, so looks like these turrets have been knocked out. There's one right there. Got it. I am Vechs, Turret Slayer. Okay, so there was one there, one there, one there. Okay, so I assume there's going to be some symmetry in here since this was made by a person. Hello? Hello? Hello, turrets? This is like just hanging here. I'm gonna take it down, get it out of the way. Okay, so I've come up through the floor. Very interesting. I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough ammunition left to knock out a turret if I run into one. But maybe they're all dead? I assume they would be symmetrical in here, so there would be one on either side and then one in the middle. Okay, it looks like I got them all. Excellent. Alright, I think I'm safe enough to fly up in here. Yeah, fly around in here. Alright, let's go take a look at my handiwork. Yeah, we knocked it down past the point of, Now, if I rebuild it, it is registered to me, and I can take the ammunition out and tear it down. Heh. Oh, yes. So I can rebuild you, and you're mine now. And I'm going to help myself to your ammunition. And then I'm going to take you down. There we go. I'm going to do the same to you. You're probably completely out of ammo, aren't you? Yeah. You're the one who ran out of ammo. Ooh, I am Vechs, Turret Slayer. Well, except for the times when they slay me, but, you know, whatever. Let's rebuild this cargo container, see if there's anything inside. Nope. Do the same to this one, maybe? Gotta build it down, take it down past that computer level, and then reinstall my own computers. No, no loot in there. I think the ship itself is its own loot, honestly. And quite a copious amount of it, too. Well, that was a rousing round of combat. I got killed because I went the wrong way, and my momentum was too much to reverse as quick as I wanted to. So, we'll give 1 point to the Lacedaemon, and then 1 point to me, because I ended up, you know, winning in the end. So we each get a point. You know, we're both winners, except that I'm going to end up winning more, and I think that's what counts at the end of the day. Whew, boy. I'm not going to publish this ship just yet. I don't think it's ready. I'm going to keep monkeying around with it, but I think for now I have a much more robust grinding ship here. Yeah, this is pretty hefty. I'm going to go see about getting some of these other components. Let's turn the grinders on and see how's this handle. Oh yeah. Look at it go. You know, in hindsight, I should probably start my large ships out as stations and then convert them to ships, and that way they won't fly around. That would have been smart. You know, I kind of wouldn't mind moving the grinders out farther away so I could see them. All the steel plate ever. Oh, that bit's flying off into space. Oh, this is excellent. Let's test it a little bit more. I really like grinding in this game. It's very satisfying. Just watching stuff get torn down through its, you know, all the different component stages. I might end up expanding this. You watch me keep monkeying with this thing, and it's going to wind up being like this massive mobile, like 10 by 10 sized grinder array that just grinds down everything. Well, guys, I think I'll take a break here. I'm going to keep grinding on this ship for a little bit, but won't make you guys watch all that. It's just going to be more of this for a while. Oh, come on, don't leave. Let me catch up a little bit. There we go. Am I hung up on something? Oh, my thruster was banging into the ship down there. There we go. Now we're good. This game is about gentle, gradual corrections when you're operating in no dampener mode, free float mode. It's very easy in this game to overcorrect and fly into some place you didn't intend, like I did, and then you get shot up by a turret and you feel kind of like a derp, but that's okay. That's the risk involved in assaulting this space dungeon that I have here.
Ah, there we go. I was being stubborn. I wanted to get, like, that whole thing. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Maybe next episode I might finalize a design for this and publish it to the workshop for you all to download. If you want to. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a large cargo container with some thrusters and grinders stuck on it. It's nothing revolutionary, except for maybe the fact that there's 2 cockpits that you can easily just switch between grinding and welding. I mean, that's the main thing. Anyway, I'll see y'all next episode. Until then, as always, thanks for watching, and take it easy.